How's it going, fellow intergalactic explorers? We have another episode of Our Thoughts. This time, Cube World. It's a game. It's currently in alpha. Just came out just like a week ago, maybe probably less than that. I don't know.
Well, it's been publicly available for alpha for like 7 days, I think. Yeah, so just about a week.
Okay, cool. Well, it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it. It's pretty awesome. So let's just kind of break it down for you. What this game is about. It's amazing. That's what it's about.
Basically, what you're seeing is obviously a voxel-based game. You know, voxel-based it's pixely. And it took a lot of heat in the beginning because obviously it looks like another very popular voxel game. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called, what is it called? I think it's like
Craft. Mine and Decoding?
Mine build?
Mine build. Oh, it's Minecraft.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's looks like this other game called Minecraft, but it is not like Minecraft. Literally, the only thing that is the same is that the art style is kind of the same, and it also has swords. That's pretty much the only similarities. And the scale of the game.
Right, the scale as well.
We will get to that. So basically, this game is an RPG. As of right now, it's RPG, open world, basically explore, go around, find stuff to conquer, find big old mountains to climb, find fun stuff to do, all while killing all the mobs.
Copious amounts of mobs. All sorts of different types of mobs.
Will fucking own your face.
And raccoons.
And raccoons, squirrels, bunnies, they'll all kill you.
I have confirmed by playing by myself that there is dinosaur-like boss enemies that are terrifying. Yes. They exist. So careful out there, my friends. There's also there's biomes similar to the other game, but they're a lot bigger in scale, and each biome contains one town. And in these towns, there's shops. Obviously, because there's a lot of looting systems, so it's like playing a normal RPG.
Correct.
You can also buy stuff. You can craft things as far as more weapons. You can upgrade stuff by adding more pixels and actually design your weapons from their base value, which is fucking phenomenal. The design aspect of that is amazing. So really, it's absolutely possible to have a completely different weapon than anybody in the world because of your own personal design.
Yeah, or you can just make penis out of it.
Or you can just turn your weapon into a giant dick and just beat enemies to death with a giant penis. Which
is fantastic.
That's if you can kill people with a penis, the game is awesome.
Yeah.
There's also quest lines you can, they're kind of like quests. There's people you talk to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And they give you a location on the map. Yeah. They're like, go here, and
that's they'll tell you to go places, and then you go to these places. They mark them on your map, and it's a dungeon, or it's a really big mountain that you have to climb, or it's a castle that you have to go into, and you basically just go and raid these dungeons and get a bunch of loot, and then at the end of it there's a boss. You beat the boss, you get experience, you level up.
So
there's, like a classic RPG, there's leveling system.
Let me just point out on the leveling system. What's really cool about this game is and it's intentional. I do not think they plan on ever changing it. The levels are unlimited, so you really never feel like, on most RPGs you'll reach max level and you're like, well, I'm fucking done. I beat the game.
Right.
I'm done.
Right.
This game is unlimited, so you can continue to level and continue to put points into your skills. And that's fucking cool.
Although once you do get to level, I think it's 1938. Once you get to that level, then you stop gaining power, which power is basically that allows you to use new, better weapons, equip better armor and jewelry and stuff like that. It's funny because once you get to level 938, you're at 99 power level, and then it takes another 1,000 levels before you gain your 100th power level. So it's kind of ridiculous.
Kind of crazy. But yeah, you can get, if you're looking for a game that you want to put a lot of time in and don't want to hit max level quickly, this game's definitely for you. Because that's
Are you sure?
not gonna happen.
You have that much time?
No.
No? Okay, well, I mean, have at it.
And another thing that's unlimited is, just like the other game that we talked about earlier that I already forgot its name because it's not that big. Actually, it's a lie. We're gonna get all the hate comments now.
Yeah, whatever.
The world generation is unlimited as well, so
Correct.
that's fantastic.
It gets really big, and since it is so big, like we were saying just before we started recording this, everything is spread out quite a bit. So one way to kind of work around that is in your skill tree. Obviously, there are different classes that you can choose from. There's rogue, there's warrior, there's mage, and ranger. And then you can. Oh, I just punched my microphone. And then
I heard that.
You can choose what race you want to be. As of right now, races do not have any change on your class other than the way that you look in game. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it's just aesthetics, which is awesome. I play as a frog. So
and I just play as a human.
Yeah, because he's
my guy looks like a Viking though, which makes me happy.
Anyways,
oh god.
So in your skill trees, then you have 2 different roles that you can play as, and then underneath that you can put points into climbing and then hang gliding, or swimming and then boating, and also you can put points into something that's amazing. And there's a pet system. You find food, you buy food, you have to get the corresponding food for the corresponding pet, and you will actually get a pet. Some of them are rideable, which lets you travel around the world much faster, which is fantastic.
Much faster, yeah.
Fantastic. So there's
all of
kind
those
of a
words.
way. Yeah, exactly. There is a way to kind of work around the massive scale, but still, I mean, walking around, exploring, that's what most of this game is as of right now. It is an alpha, so they're going to be adding more, but it's just fun.
It is.
It's just fun.
It is. So that's about the game. So I guess now that we can just move on from that, just go ahead and get to the highlight part of the video, and that is our thoughts about the game. Our thoughts.
Yeah.
The game is another fantastic game, guys. We've been playing it so much in just a short amount of time that it's been available for the public. We have our own world that we played together. I have 2 other separate single-player characters already.
Wow.
Yep, I have my mage, and I have a separate warrior that I'm building a little bit differently. The other side of the skill tree, the more tanky guy. And it's another great game that like Minecraft. You get together with your friends on server and just have a lot of fun. This is that type of game. You're not necessarily building anymore. In fact, the only thing you really can build is upgrading your weapons. They plan on. I think they talk about house building in towns in the future, but we'll see how that goes. But really, it's doing all the exploration, seeing all the awesome land generations, killing copious amounts of enemies, playing an RPG with your buds. It's seriously, guys, go get the game. Play it. Just go play it.
Worth it. $20. It is an alpha. Supposedly, when it comes out for full release, it will either be, if you already own the game, it will be at a discounted price, or it will be free. And it's not 100% set in stone, but he's still updating the game as people play it, submit bug reports, submit suggestions. They're still going to be updating it. A whole bunch of new stuff is gonna. I'm assuming this next update, which nothing has been said about it yet, but I'm assuming this is gonna have a lot of things in it, a lot of new stuff in it. So
right,
it's only gonna get bigger from here, bigger and better. And as of right now, even as a standalone 100% finished game, it's still awesome. I mean, it's really good. Obviously, more stuff can be added, more stuff needs to be added, but as of right now, it's still awesome. It's only gonna go up, to the sky from here.
All the way to the pixely clouds. There, you guys. It's as our opinion. I speak for us both here. It's a fantastic game. We recommend it. If you were into RPG type games, this is definitely for you. If you're into co-op games, because that's all we love to play. And
I hate it.
well, he hates it. I love it, but this guy doesn't fucking matter. And with that said, I think is that everything? Is that everything we need to say?
I think
Or?
so. That was pretty well done.
All right, cool. Well, that's this episode of our thoughts. I'm gonna go, or actually, we're both gonna go play some Cube World right now.
Yes.
So I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done with this recording session. So
Yeah, please.
bye, guys.
Bye. Deuces.